And you know I keep it rockin', got a 40 in my pocket. Niggas said that I'm the plug, and I ain't talking socket. For your love, run the race. Cockpit, I drive. Detour out of space. Never been so high. Used to feel in last place, but now I fly by. Dior on my way. Pull the trigger, he's fried.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And if you hear any background noise, that's my fan. My room's kind of hot, so deal with me right quick a little bit, or at least for about a good 15 to 20 minutes at least. So yeah, so this one is a little different, and hey, shout out to Godspeed for making me this thumbnail. Shout out to him. I mean, he doesn't post anything, but I'm still going to have his channel in the link in the description down below. So if you want to, I mean, you can subscribe to him if you want. So yeah. And so yeah, in this one, what if Deku was Minato's reincarnation? And I'm gonna have Bako be a girl with red hair, because why not? And yeah, let me just stop rambling, get on to the what if. So, you know, this is gonna take place during the, you know, the 4th grade Shinobi War. You know, Minato just got through helping out Naruto, you know, securing the bag and the victory and stuff. And yeah, he starts the reanimation jutsu starts fading away. And yeah, you know, he just thanking Naruto like he gonna be a good Hokage, he gonna be a good person and stuff. And yeah, so years later, like years later, Minato, thinking that he about to die, and you know, at first he sees darkness, and then he opens up his eyes and he looks around, and he's like, where am I? And you know, he's looking around, he sees he's in the hospital, you know, he's looking at his hands, he's like, am I a baby? What happened? Why does everything look so different? And you know, he's looking around, he sees Inko there, and he's thinking to himself like, did I get reincarnated? And he's like, well, I guess this is my new mom now, I guess. And you know, in this one, Minato, you know, he gonna have all of his moves and stuff. He didn't forget any of them, he just got reincarnated. So yeah. So, you know, as fun as I want to talk about him just, you know, being a kid and stuff, and how weird that would be, I'm going to time skip to where he is 4 years old. So, yeah. So, you know, Minato, or Izuku, Inko calls him. So, you know, he won't just, Minato is just Minato, you know. You know, he calls his mom like, yeah, and she's like, all right, we gotta go to the quirk doctor. And you know, Minato, he don't know what a quirk is, but he just listens to his mom. And you know, Minato, while he's on the ride there, he hears a voice in his head, a voice he didn't think he would hear anymore. He hears Kurama's voice like, hey, Minato. He's like, wait, Kurama, is that you? Because, you know, he gets sucked into the mindscape. Well, you're not in the gate seal. He's like, Karma's like, yeah, I don't really need to. I've been reincarnated a few times, so yeah. And Minato's like, wait, oh yeah, you're a beast of chakra. You don't die, you just come back. And Karma's like, yeah, pretty much, you know, I've been around. And Minato's like, wait, so are the other tail beasts here? And Karma's like, to tell you the truth, I don't really know. I can't even sense their chakra anymore. In this one, yeah, I'm going to have like a few people in mind having some tail beasts, but I'm going to tell y'all that a bit later. So, yeah. Minato, Kurama, they catch up, and this is the full half of Kurama. And Kurama tells Minato about all the good things Naruto did and stuff. Other Boruto stuff, which I'm not about to say anything for those who haven't read the Boruto manga. So yeah, and Minato, he shed a tear like my boy did good and stuff. And so yeah, while Minato is pretty much in his mind talking to Karma, he's like, "All right, kid, looks like your mom is about to take you to the quirk doctor." And Minato's like, "Yeah, speaking of quirks, what is that?" And Karma explains to Minato like, "Oh, over the years, chakras became less and less relevant, I should say. So it eventually evolved into quirks." And Minato's like, "Oh, okay, I see." He's like, "Don't worry, I'm not just gonna be stingy about things. If you need any of my chakra, just ask. And I'm not gonna give you a lot since, you're a 4-year-old kid. But, once you reach like a good age, like, I don't know, like 14 or 15, yeah, you can handle probably KCM1. And, Minato, he's like, "I bet. Thanks, Kurama." He's like, yeah, no problem. Now, get out of here. I want to go to sleep." And Minato's like, all right. As he exits out the mindscape, and, he sees his mom, park up. They head into the quirk doctor. And, yeah, they're at the quirk doctor. The doctor's like, "Are y'all the Midoriya family?" And, Inkle's like, yeah, we are. And, the doctor, it's not the same doctor, Kenan. It's a different doctor. So, yeah. And, they're trying to figure out what Minato's quirk is. And, they're like, or the doctor's like, "Okay, your son has a few cool abilities that he can do." And Inko's like, "Abilities? What are they?" And, she explains that, he has some energy manipulation, or what they call chakra. And, another one is that he can create weapons with seals on them, and he can mark them anywhere and teleport to anywhere he wants with them. So, yeah. She doesn't know what Kurama is, probably because Kurama isn't letting her know what he is yet. And so, yeah, Minato, he gets his quirk validated that he has 2 quirks. And Inko's like, "All right, thank you, doctor." And they're like, "Yeah." So, Inko, Izuku, they all go home. And, I'm not going to keep talking about other stuff, Let's just skip to where they are like 14 to 15, where they're about to leave middle school. And, yeah, they're 14, 15, Minato, Koski, they've been, talking and stuff. And, Minato finds out that she is the reincarnation of Kushina Uzumaki. And, yeah, they hit it off pretty easy. Went on a couple of dates, and yeah, they dating. And, it's the end of the school year. The teacher's like, "I need y'all to sign these papers." And, the teacher does the whole same thing again and throw the papers up like, "I already know you guys want to be heroes and stuff." And, the teacher's like, "All right, we got a couple people going to UA. We got Koski Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya." The class are like, "Yeah, those are probably like the best ones. Because if Izuku isn't going there for his strength, then he's going there for his intelligence. Because, Minato, he a pretty smart dude. Deku, he was already a pretty smart kid, so you combine both together. God damn. So, yeah. Izuku, he has pretty simple markings everywhere, And Minato, he noticed that he has twice as much chakra as before. Like, he already knew Minato already had, like, a pretty good amount of chakra. But now he has twice as much and Karma with him. I ain't gonna say nothing. But, yeah. So, they all leave out. You know, Koski asks Minato, do they want to leave out? And Minato, he like, sure. And they both trying to go to Minato's house, and they're walking by, and Minato senses is going off like something bad's about to happen. And so yeah, the sludge villain, come out, before he could attack Minato or Koski, he already teleport out the way. Koski, she's aware and ready this time, and actually like burns up the sludge villain with her explosions and stuff. And all my heat come in late as hell. And Koski, I should say at least, is fanboying over All Might and stuff. Minato, he ain't really fanboying. He's like, oh, there's All Might. Okay. And Koski, she's fangirling. Like, she asked her for autograph and stuff. All Might, he's like, sure. As he collects the sludge villain, right? His autograph on Koski's notebook, and they head home. And they're like, all right, Koski, I'll see you for the next 10 months. And they're like, yeah. And they both go their own separate ways. I'm not going to talk about the whole 10 months because, it's just Minato just improving more on his abilities, He can kind of get KCM, kind of, but it kind of flickers on and off. So, yeah, he's trying to work on that. I mean, he don't really need KCM, but he wants KCM. And I'm going to give it to him. So, yeah. And he has his Sage mode. That's pretty much what he be using to, like, as a substitute for KCM. So, yeah. And, yeah, the 10 months is up. Minato, Koski, they meet up. They go into the entrance exam. And, they sit down. And, President Mike and stuff, he does his whole thing. Tells them about the 1, 2, and 3-pointer. Either he get up bitching about why didn't he talk about the 0-pointer. And, President Mike is like, bitch, it's worth 0 points. Why the fuck would I talk about it for? And, either, he get a bit embarrassed. And, Minato, give him some comfort, like, it's alright. It's just when something's worth 0 points, they probably didn't see as a necessary to talk about it and stuff. And, either, he gets a bit of reassurance, calm himself up a bit. And, yeah, they get ready. And, President Mike says, get on your mark, you say go. They all go out. And, Ida realizes that Deku is just gone. He's a yellow flash. He's just gone. And, like, within, like, the few seconds, like, 7 3-pointers are already knocked out. Already done. And they can't even see Minato. He's just going around flashing everywhere. And anywhere he was at, just the robots are just done. So, yeah. After a while of that, Minato, he stops at, like, 87 points. Koski, she stops at, let's say, 75. Yeah. They both stop, and And Minato, he was about to leave out. He sees the 0 point. He's like, yeah, that's worth 0 points. It ain't worth it. He was about to run off, and he hears a call for help. He looks and he sees that it's not Uraraka. It's who do I want it to be? Jiro. Why not? And, Minato, he uses his flying rising kunai to get there super duper fast. He jumps up to where the 0 pointer is at and does a super massive Rasengan to it, just destroying the 0 pointer. Everyone there is shocked. They're like, what was that big blue ball? And they just see it. They just see the 0 pointer destroyed. Until he body flickers to the ground, gets the rubber off of Jiro's leg, and carries her to Recovery Girl. Now, Minato, he can do a bit of medical ninjutsu, but he's not no Tsunade or anything. So yeah, he heals up her leg a bit, and he asks her, can she walk? And she's like, yeah, a bit. It went from broken to a bit sprained. So, she goes to Recovery Girl, Deku. He teleports to Koski, and he teleports them home. And, Ozawa, he was just asking, hey, who was that kid? And, Nezu, he's looking at the paper sheet, and they say, Minato Midoriya. Quirk, he has 2 quirks, actually. Chakra, and this weird ability to have a seamlessly endless supply of kunais with special tags on them, which allows them to teleport to anywhere. And they're like, oh, okay. Doesn't seem all that too powerful, but what he's able to do with it makes it really, really powerful. So, yeah. And, I think I want to end it right there. Yeah. I'll talk about them doing the whole testing next time. So, yeah. Tell me what you guys think on part 1 to what if Deku was the reincarnation of Minato. And so, yeah. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.